A lot of power coming from the back row of UP. Ball is still kept in play here now. A chance for LaSalle. Good save there by the libero of DLSC. Really great rallies here early on this morning. No one wants to give up the ball. It goes to UP. Now for their 6th point. We have Marco Bamba serving for UPIS. That goes out of the line. That's going to be a free point for DLSC. Now, Arguelles will be doing the serving on deck here for DLSC. And that will be an ace for La Salle Zubel. Now they're tied at 6-6. Given by 2 free points from UPIS. Still on deck, Arguelles. Now that goes out. Seven serving 6. Team captain, Josete serving. Ooh. Now a chance here for Arguelles again. You see the UPIS Fighting Maroons celebrating every minute there. Captain Manfred Jesse. A chance for LaSalle, picked up by UP. Whoa, what an amazing cross court. All fired up here on the side of the Fighting Maroons. 9 serving 6. Rosette still on deck. Will that be an ace? And that will be an ace, making a 4-0 run for the UPIS Fighting Maroons. Just tuned in. We want to welcome you here to the UAP Season 88 High School Boys Volleyball Tournament. We're here at the Blue Eagle Gym, where all the volleyball matches between the girls and the boys division will happen. And this is just our first boys division match. We have 2 more matches ahead this afternoon. We have Sandrino serving straight right into the net. That's going to be another free point for UPIS. Now for UPIS, their momentum is going to keep on going here. Now with a cushion of 5 points. What a great combination play attempt, but that goes to UPIS. Is that a 7-0 run? That was Marcos Bamba, the sibling of Marco Bamba, who's also the outside hitter here for UPIS. 3 aces already, 3 service aces on the side of UPIS, pero babawi ang DLSC. Still a 5-point cushion here for UPIS. Espino serving. Combination play. Good save there by DLSC. Now another chance. Rally. Ball is kept in play here. Rizal tries to end it. UPIS answers back, gets that corner pocket. As you can see, Justine Hussain has the hot hands for UPIS. Now the LSC will try to answer back. Little blocker Diaz on deck for LaSalle. The LSC is still on deck here. Now, coming back to the UAAP Season 87 recap, the junior Spikers finished with a 2-4 record in the first round. Their biggest win came against Ateneo, with Rojas scoring 14 points and Failiana adding 8. But against tougher opponents like UST, UE, and Adamson, they fell in straight sets. And despite those losses, the LSU still produced a standout performer in Antonio Luis Pata, who was named Rookie of the Year in the boys' beach volleyball tournament. Now we have Pina ready to serve for UPIS. And another point for John Cooper Arguelles, the outside hitter of the NSC. Now for the junior archers, John Cooper Arguelles is only 17 years old. At babawi naman agad ang UPIS. Now we have their opposite. Jimenez serving for UPIS. Set up, cross court, picked up. Now a chance from the back row. Still live. That's gonna go straight through the net. Another unforced error there on the side of DLSC. Now we have a 7-point cushion here in favor of UBIS. Now, Coach Arjuna Espol will call for time. If you've just tuned in, welcome back to the UAAP Season 88 High School Boys Volleyball Tournament. We're right here in the Ateneo Blue Eagle Gym, right on the hot streets of Katipunan, as all our teams here, being in the girls division and the boys division, they're all fired up to put a stunning starting performance here for UAAP Season 88. Now DLSC doing their best to recalibrate and regain their momentum as they are 6 points down below UPIS. We have Monteliano, their opposite. Andre Monteliano serving for DLSC. And that is going to be their first service ace here for their match against UPIS. Cutting the lead here to just 5. Focus is what's needed here. Composure, as they will do their best to chase the points of the Fighting Maroon. We have Marco Bamba serving. And that is going to be unsavable for the libero of UPIS. That's going to be back-to-back points there for Zobel. Arguelles still on deck. Good save there. Ball is kept in play. Now this is going to be a chance for the junior spikers. Back set. Free ball. Chance here for UP. And in all celebration, they get to the 20th point mark. Wayne Manalaysay serving. Chance here. UP answers back. Another chance here. Free ball again. And we see how DLST seals the deal in the name of Alan Sandrino, their middle blocker for Sobel. There's going to be a substitution here. Sandrino will take a back seat, and Cartagena will see first time action here on the side of De La Salle Sobel. 15 serving 20. Folks, we're still here. Set one. That's going to be way, way out. That's going to be a free point for UPIS. They're 4 points away from claiming this first set. A big story of redemption, especially if they want to rise above the challenges they experienced last season. And that is a strong one from Orikia. Brett James, their outside hitter for the LSC. Now we have Daniel Espino, their playmaker, serving. 1-2 play. Ball is kept alive here. Combination play by UP. That's going to be unsavable. That point goes again to De La Salle Sobel. Espino is still serving here for La Salle. Ball is kept in play here. Now, that's going to be back-to-back points for the LSC. Espino still on deck. Make that a 4-0 run. Now halted by Espino himself. Saved by UPIS. What a good kill block there by La Salle Sobel. Doing everything they can to halt and prevent the Fighting Maroons from grabbing this set number one. Wikia serving. He has been doing the attacks here for DLSC. A bit of a scramble at the net on the side of the white shirts. That point is going to be awarded to UPIS. There's going to be a substitution here on the side of the Fighting Maroons. And we see Villanueva seeing first time action here. He'll be doing the crucial serving here for UPIS. And that goes straight into the net as well. DLSC hits their 20th point mark here. Now we have team captain Kyle Aure serving for La Salle. Very crucial Serve. Let's see where this serve will go. Okay, that's a good serve. And that's going to be back-to-back block points there for LaSalle Zobel. Now it's just a 2-point game. A while ago, it was as high as 8 points. The deficit. Now they're going to give that away, and UPIS, they're now at set point for set number 1 here at the UAAP Season 88 High School Boys Volleyball Tournament. Will this be the winning point? We'll find out in just a few. All right. Cross court blocked. High set there. Goes straight down the line. That point will be awarded to DLSC. So Belgian spiker is saying to UPIS, no, not yet. Back row. Received well. Now a chance here for Arguelles. Now that block point will lead UPIS to get set number 1 here for the first ever match of the UAAP Season 88 High School Boys Volleyball Tournament. And with that, that wraps up set 1. Both squads are leaving everything on the floor, turning it into a battle of will and skill with momentum swinging. We'll see what the next set can do if the De La Salle Junior Green Spikers can redeem themselves, recalibrate, and bounce back given the powerful entrance and ending of the UPIS Fighting Rooms. For set number 1, we'll be back here at the Filipinas Live app here at the Blue Eagle Gym. We're back here at the Blue Eagle Gym for set number 2 of the UAAP Season 88 High School Boys Volleyball Tournament. It's the De La Salle Zobel Junior Spikers against the UPIS Fighting Maroons. Now, in set number 1, the UPIS Fighting Maroons dominated in terms of endgame. And now let's see if La Salle Zobel has recalibrated and will they regain their composure here so that we can have an extended game here for our first ever match in the UAAP Season 88, Day 1. And now that will be awarded to the De La Salle Zobel Junior Spikers. Now, I talked about the recap of La Salle Zobel a while ago. And here on the side of UPIS, last season, UPIS actually finished in 7th place. They opened with a strong win against Ateneo, sweeping them in straight sets, but Ateneo bounced back to win in their second meeting in 4 sets. Now against Powerhouse UST, UPIS suffered a tough sweep. And despite their record, the team showed flashes of promise that they're hoping to build on this year. Now, the UPIS Juniors program under Coach Hans Chuacoco is steadily building under identity. And as you can see, there is so much progress, so much promise and potential on the side of the Fighting Maroons. Now, that's going to be back-to-back points for the De La Salle Zobel Junior Spikers. Serving. And look at that redemption arc for De La Salle Zobel. Now with a 4-0. Cushion early on here for set number 1. Espino still serving. Now he's going to give it away to UPIS for that freebie. Now we have Justine Husayan serving. That's going to go straight into the net. That's going to be another point for DLSC. Now, the score is 5-1. Very different narrative compared to set number 1. And that service in, that's going to be a service ace and a second one at that for the entire match for DLSC. Now on the side of UPIS, they've already given 3 service aces back in set number 1. Ball is still. And that point, that's going to be an unforced error on the side of UPIS. That will be awarded to DLSC. Now, Coach Hans will call for a timeout. 7 serving 1 in favor of De La Salle Zobel. Cross court, but saved here by LaSalle. Now that's gonna be another point for De La Salle Zobel. Now in all celebration, they are up by 6 points. Make that an 8-point cushion. Now they turn the narrative around here. That's what you call recalibration and composure on the side of De La Salle Zobel. Now, UPIS has to wake up on their side as the ball has turned downwards for them. Pina serving. Another block point for De La Salle Zobel. Team captain out of serving. Down the line. And that is one crazy hit from Arguelles on the side of the LSC. Out is still serving. Back set. Zobel still on deck. High set there. Good save by LaSalle. Blocked. Their chance here for Arguelles, and he gets it. Out is still on deck here for LaSalle. And that's going to go out of bounds. Now it's Prince Jimenez on deck for UP. That will be awarded to UPI's Fighting Maroons. That's going to be a 2-0 run for UP. Jimenez still on deck here for the maroon shirts. Bamba. That's going to go straight into the net. That's going to be awarded to Dlsz Bell. Montiliano serving. Attempted 1-2 play. But that point goes to LaSalle. And look at that score deficit. 11 big points above UPIS on the side of De La Salle Zobel. Did they trade set one as a warm-up? Or are the UP Fighting Maroons in shackles after the first few points and that big 8-0 run by De La Salle Zobel? De Salle up by 10. Another block point there. Marcos Bamba serving for La Salle. And that's a good attempt by Justine Sayan, but that goes way out of bounds. Bigaya naman ng puntos dito on both sides of the court. That's going to be a free point to the Fighting Maroons. Manalaysay doing the serve. Cross court. That point is going to be awarded to De La Salle Nobel. De La Salle Nobel, 12 points up here. Back row. UPIS gets it. Marcos Bamba serving here. Oh, that's going to be a miscommunication. Hindi naabot ng middle blocker ang bola. That's going to be in favor for UPIS. Bamba still serving. And another power hit there. By Arguelles. Espino serving. Bamba to Husayan. Jimenez, rather, gets that cross court. Husayan on deck. That's going to be unsavable on the side of UP. And just like that, the LSC gets their 20th point mark here in set number 2. A very different narrative from set number 1. They are above by 11 points. And they're still ongoing for the rock and roll here. UPIS doing their best to regain their momentum. Now another shot here by Husayan. Now goes And what a solid block point there by Monteliano on the side of LaSalle. All celebration here. They're 4 points away from grasping and taking set number 2 into their hands with the help of a net. That's going to be a free ball. Now this is going to be a chance for Zubel. That's a soft touch. Now a bit of a scramble. That's going to be a free point for UPIS. Montaliano just laughs it off. He wasn't able to put it up. Bamba telling the UPIS Fighting Maroons, kaya pa, kaya pa. It's not the end of the game yet, even though it's 3 points away from set number 2. Because again, they took over and dominated set number 1. Back set here. And clearly, shackling the net. That point goes to the LSC. We have Oriquia serving. Espino. To Cantillano. Now at their set point here. That goes out to the bleachers. That's going to be a free point for UPIS. And Coach Escola will call for time. De La Salle Zobel now at set point for set number 2. And we have Pina serving here for UPIS. Their very best. The give a not yet for La Salle. That's going to be a good solo block there by Marco Bamba on the side of UPIS. Pina serving. Will this be the final point? That's going to be a solid block point by team captain, no other than Kyle Aure, sealing the point here, and also the set for De La Salle Zobel. That's going to wrap up set number 2. Now we're tied 1 set apiece. It's going to be an extended match. All excitement here in the Blue Eagle Gym. We'll return here for set number 3. Back inside the Blue Eagle Gym here for the UAAP Season 88 High School Volleyball Tournament Boys Division. This is just the first match. It's the DLSC Junior Spikers against the UPIS Fighting Maroons. Now, we're tied 1 set apiece. Actually, very different narratives from set number 1. Todong domination of the UPIS Fighting Maroons in set number 1. And as we saw in set number 2, De La Salle Zobel did their best in recalibrating, regaining their momentum, taking the ball to their power when it came to set number 2. In set number 1, it was more of attacks and service aces for UPIS. Now for set number 2 on the side of De La Salle Zobel, a lot of kill blocks dominated through the net. And that point will be awarded to UPIS. Now, if we are going to take a look back at the powerful attackers on the wings of both sides, we have Justine Husayan on the side of UPIS and Prince Jimenez. Now on the side of De La Salle Zobel, it's Brett Oriquia and John Cooper Arguelles. And let's not forget, of course, the kill blocks of Andre Monteliano on the side of the Junior Spikers. And that's going to be a point awarded for the DLSC Junior Spikers. We have Brett Oriquia on deck for Zubel. 1-2 play. Saved. A chance here for UP. Now Papa. And that's going to shake the net. That's going to be a free point to UPIS. And that goes way out near the coaches of LaSalle. That's going to be a free point to Zubel. Now, Kyle Aure, team captain, will do the serving here for DLSC. And that's going to go straight into the net. That's going to be an exchange of free points on both sides of the net. Solid serve there. And that's going to be a point for DLSC, courtesy of Oriquia. And now we have Monteliano serving here for the white shirts. Take a look at the score. It's 5 serving 3. Set there from the middle. And no one was there to save that ball. That's going to be a point awarded to the maroon shirts. Six serving 4. Arguelles on deck. Bamba. That's a good attempt though by Jimenez on the side of UPIS. But that point will still be awarded to Zubel. Arguelles still on deck here for LaSalle. That's going to be a free point for the maroon shirts. Now the score is 5 serving 7. We have Pina serving here. That goes way out. Make that a 3-0 run for UPIS. Now it's just a 1-point game. Now a chance here for LaSalle. Arguelles from the back row. Good save there by UP. Now that's going to go way out of bounds. Good attempt though. That point goes to Zubel. Now they're going to be up by 2. Sandrino now on deck for the white shirts. Bamba now across court. Efficient zone targeting there on the side of UP. Now Bamba will serve the ball for the maroon shirts. Espino. That Espino out of connection. has been dominant all throughout the match. And we thought that was going to be a service ace. That's such a great save by the Fighting Maroons. And as you can see, team captain Kyle Aure on fire on the side of Lazal Zobel. Goes through the blockers. Good attempt there by Monteliano. Espino to Arguelles. Finds that donut hole right at the center. Murguia serving. That goes way out. That's going to be a point for UPIS. Julio Pina on deck. And that's out. Back-to-back service errors here. Out of serving. Chance here for the wings of LaSalle. And that point goes to UPIS. Violation on the side of DLSC. Now we see Diaz entering first time action here for Zobel. Monteliano will take a back seat for now. What a good set by Espino on the side of Zobel. Gian Diaz will be doing the serving here for the white shirts. That's it. Cross court. Ball is saved. Now a chance for Arguelles to kill it. Ball is kept in play. Now another chance here. Oregia from the back row. UPIS will answer back. What a great kneeling set there from DLSC. Sandrino will take that point for Zobel. Slowly lighting up the fire here. Steering up the pot for Zobel. Everybody firing from all cylinders. But now it's going to be the turn of Marco Bamba to serve the ball for UPIS. 10 serving 14. Espino to Arguelles with that very tight-knit cross-court. Unfortunately, that goes out. That's going to be another point, a back-to-back one for UPIS. Now for Orquilla. UPIS saves that ball. Bamba to Husayan. Received by Orquilla. That goes out. That point goes to Zobel. Now this is the close game we're looking for because in set number one, the Fighting Maroons had their good time. In set number two, the LSD redeemed themselves. Now here in set number three, They're fighting head to head, toe to toe. They're just juggling from 2 points and 3 points away from each other. That's it for Husayan. Cross court for Justine, who has the hot hands for UPIS. Now Monteliano is now back in the court for LaSalle. Oh, that goes straight into the net. That's going to be a free point for DLSC. They're going to maintain their 2-point cushion here. Sandrino serving here for Isabel. Oh, what a great back row attempt. Now for Orquilla. Such a strong hit. It actually hit the wall here in the Blue Eagle gym. Isabel all fired up here, up by 3. Sandrino still on deck here for LaSalle Isabel. And that's going to be a miss set on the side of Bamba. Make that a 4-run run here on the side of the white shirts. Well, this kept in play here. Now this is going to be a chance for Isabel. 1-2 play there by Aure. A lot of action going here inside the middle. Now it's Arguelles' turn. And that's gonna be a point for UPIS. An error made there on the side of the white shirts. Bamba serving. Orquilla doesn't get it through. '16 serving 18. And that's gonna be out. Make it 16-19. Now Espino will be doing the serving here. Playmaker of the Isabel, who has been kneeling up front to connect with all his spikers and blockers for this set 3. Now we're going to have a timeout. Folks, if you just tuned in, welcome to the UAP Season 88 High School Volleyball Tournament. You're watching the boys division right now. It's the UPIS fighting against the DLSD Junior Spikers. And it's set 3, and it's a very close and intense matchup here, with both teams having one set apiece. It's 17 serving 19. Monteliano cross court, getting that for Zobel. Urquilla serving here. Bamba to Husayan. And that's going to be a point awarded right away for UPIS. There's going to be a substitution on the side of UPIS. Chance for Arguelles. Second attempt. Does he get it? He gets it. Right at the corner pocket of zone 1. Kyle Aure serving. Bamba to Husayan. And that's going to be a block point by Sandrino of Sobel. Team captain still on deck. And that's going to be a point gifted to UPIS. Back-to-back errors here inside of the south. And what a decoy play there, courtesy of Arguelles. Monteliano serving it right onto the net. That's going to be a free point for UP. All kudos to Papa for trying to save that ball. That's going to be awarded to UP. Now it's just a 1 point game, and it's called for timeout. A tight set battle here for set number 3. Folks, if you just tuned in, this is already set number 3 between the UPIS Fighting Maroons and the De La Salle Bell Junior Spikers. And what a play there by Bamba. Scored by no other than the middle blocker, Rosete. Oh! Back-to-back points there by Manfred Rosete, team captain of UPIS, showing what they are made of. Now they got the lead. Great composure here. Another chance for UPIS. But Sandrino says no. And this is the exciting part. Oh! What a heartbreaking way to end a set 3 with an error, with an attack error by UPIS. That leads Minnesota Bell to get set number 3 as well. Now that's a nail biter of a third set. Every rally mattered, especially when UPIS already came really close and actually led by 1 point on the 23rd point mark. Now the intensity just keeps building here. Now we'll have an extended match. See you all just in a bit for set number 4. Folks, we're back here at the UAP Season 88 High School Volleyball Tournament, and you are watching the boys division here on Pilipinas Live app. Thank you for tuning in, Alexis Tensai here at your service. Now we have 2 sets up for De La Salle Zobel and 1 set for UPIS. Let's see how the ball will roll here. Set 4 is underway. And that first point will be awarded to the white shirts. Now still having that momentum from Sets 2 and 3. Will they close this game right at this very set? Oh, will we have a full 5-setter match for our first match here for the boys division this afternoon? We have 2 more games ahead, and everyone's all fired up. Both sides of the court are really energized, and it's not really a bit of a quick game. Everyone is just going on all fours on all the rallies. We have Husayan on deck for UP. Espino to Urquía. And now, that's going to be a point for LaSalle. Urquía will now be doing the serving for Zobel. Bamba. Good save there by Papa. Rookie of the year for Zobel. Now that's gonna be another point there for Marco Bamba, who's only 15 years old. Great to have siblings here inside the court. And that's gonna be a point awarded to De La Salle Zobel. Back to back points there for the white shirts. Score is 4 serving 3. Team captain serving Kyle out, and that's gonna sail out. And that's gonna be a free point for the Fighting Maroons. Jimenez on deck for UPIS. Saved by Papa. And that has been working for Sandrino all match long. He always takes the matters to his own hands right by the net. One-two play attempt there by UP. But that point goes to De La Salle Zobel. Back set to Jimenez. A soft tip there by Arguelles. Now, that's going to be a good attempt from Bamba, but that point goes to the white shirts yet again. The score is 7 serving 4. Montiliano serving. Bamba to Bamba. Espino to Arguelles. And that connection has been fired up since set number 2. 8 serving 4 in favor of the DLSC Junior Spikers. Jump serve. No look set there by Bamba. Oh, what a good save there by UPIS. Ball is still tipped in play here. Free ball. Chance here for the Fighting Maroons. Ball is kept alive. What a good save there. What a dig by LaSalle. Quick play there. Longest rally of set number 4. Bamba to Bamba. And it works again for UPIS. That left Espino of De La Salle out of breath with that very long rally. We have Marco Bambo serving straight into the net. That's going to be a free point for Zobel. Arguelles now on deck for the Zobel. It's 9 serving 5. For the possible last set of Zobel, if they keep this lead into their hands, and that's going to be a quick point for UPIS. Now we have team captain Rosete serving for UPIS. Bamba to Bamba. And it works there. Manfred Rosete on deck. Espino. Turquia. A battle by the net here. And another shot taken there by Husayan. Really, the go-tos here for UPIS. Justin Husayan and Marco Bamba. Really working their way up. And syempre, sasagot din naman, of course, on the side of De La Salle, Brett Kia. Together with John Arguelles, the go-tos here for Daniel Espino. Pama sets it up to Jimenez, gets that quick point. That's what she called composure right there. Now they're just down by a single point. Close game at that. Oh, what a smart play. But LaSalle was able to keep it alive. Back set now here to Jimenez. Oh, what a scramble there. Good save here. Good floor defense and overall coverage by LaSalle. Ball is still kept in play here. Now this is going to be a chance for the UPIS Fighting Maroons, who will seal the deal. And it's going to be De La Salle's bell. As the middle blockers, again, took it to their own hands. You can see it. The heavy breathing of the playmaker Espino. The game is getting more and more intense here at the Blue Eagle Gym. Husayan again! And that's going to be a solid block point by Montiliano on the side of Zobel. Daniel Espino still on deck here for LaSalle. Bamba attempts. Now Urquia attempts. Espino. And look at that cross court by Montiliano. Doing everything he can for the junior spikers, be it through kill blocks or cross court kills. Now a chance for Jimenez to do it cross court. And that's still going to be an error. Make that a 5-0 run for LaSalle. Jimenez again. And that's gonna be two field attempts. You can see Espina's here on deck for the Salsa Bell, and the score now has ballooned to 15, serving 9. And that's a really hefty miscommunication. That will call chance to call for time, double touch for that last point. Back here in set number 4 for the boys volleyball tournament here in UAAP season 88. Alexis Dinsay at your service. This could be the final set if Asalto Bell keeps it this way, dominating both through kills and blocks, leaving the UP Fighting Maroons scrambling on their side of the court. And again, maybe for the 8th time, as of this moment, Espino is still on deck. And that's going to switch it up. Now it's going to be Husayan, who's going to be serving from UPIS. Habulin ng bola. Back set to Husayan, but look at that quick rise there by the Spell. Orkia now on deck for the white shirts. 18 serving 10. With the help of the net. That's going to be a service ace. Orkia is still on deck here for the white shirts. Bamba makes his way out of the gutter. Rises to the occasion. Now there's 7 points down DLSZ. Now we have Pina serving for UPIS. What a powerful kill there by Arguelles, but that's gonna be an error. Back-to-back points there for UPIS. And the ball is saved. Ball is kept in play here. What a back set there. And that connection from Espino to Alve has been dominant all set through. Now they're 5 points away from grasping this set and taking hold and taking home their very first win for UAAP season 88. De La Salsa Bell serving. What a great back row attempt from Husayan. Now a chance for Bamba to Bamba. And they were unable to save it. Jimenez serving here for UPIS. Spino. Back set to Montiliano. Now, Husayan will do his best to answer back here for UPIS. That ball is checked for UP. Another cross-court attempt. And he gets it. Montiliano has been smiling all match through. Nobody could top his energy here. Bamba to Bamba again. A target, corner pocket, a zone number 1 for UPIS. Marco Bamba having the hot hands in set number 1 with the help of the net. Now this is going to be great call right there for not trying to catch the ball. That's going to be awarded the UPIS. Marco Bamba. And that's going to go out. Now we have Arguelles. Now balik tayo sa team captain, Manfred Rosetta, now serving for UPIS. 16 serving 22. Bit of a free ball play here. Oh, what a good touch there. And now just 2 points away from taking their first win home. Let's see how. Bamba, look at that swag. Was that seen on TV? The swag of Marco Bamba right by the net. We have playmaker Bamba serving. Cross court. Good save there by Bamba. Now another chance. And another swag off there. By Husayan. That's going to be a point for UPIS. Now we call for time. We're back in the game. Bamba serving. Cross court attempt. Second attempt goes right through the blockers. And the power of Uriquia by the wings. They have been unstoppable here on the side of Lasal Sobel. Now, Daniel Espino, who has been doing the playmaking all match long on deck. And that's it. Wrapping it up for the first ever match of the UAAP Season 88 High School Volleyball Tournament. And as you can see, That's the ball game. The De La Salle's Bell Junior Archers dominated over the UPIS Fighting Maroons, giving us that unforgettable showdown to open the season. Congratulations to both teams for a hard-fought match. And what a way to kick off the UAAP Season 88 Boys Volleyball Tournament. As you can see, the score is 22-25 in favor of the UPIS Fighting Maroons, who actually dominated first and got that first set. Followed by set 2, 25-11, set 3, 25-23, and our last and final fourth set, 25-20. And here for our player